Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to debunk a wild claim I found. Have you heard this one? 5 ChatGPT requests consume an entire water bottle of water. Sounds alarming, right? Well, that's pure nonsense. I'll show you why almost everything, including literal cow poop, consumes more water than AI. Don't change the channel. Looking at how AI actually uses water, it's quite simple. There are 2 components. First, data centers need cooling, which according to Google's latest report, uses about 1 liter per kilowatt hour. Second, power plants consume roughly 2 additional liters to generate that electricity, so that's a total of 3 liters per kilowatt hour. That's the complete picture. Now, where did this myth come from? All those scary headlines trace back to a research paper from early 2023. They simply used another model as a proxy, claiming 0.004 kilowatt hours per request. But here's the crucial update. In January 2025, the same paper was revised. It now clarifies that GPT-3 uses 0.004 kilowatt hours to generate an entire page of text, much longer than typical responses. Notice how alarmists conveniently missed that update. Why is this 2020 data important? Because AI efficiency is improving at a mind-blowing pace. Look at this graph showing how LLM API costs plummeted in just 18 months. If we compare Gemini 1.5 Flash to the original GPT-4, prices dropped an astonishing 300 times. While price drops don't directly translate to energy savings, there's clearly a connection between the two. Even if we use those outdated consumption metrics from 2020, how much water would 5 queries generating about 2 pages use? Turns out, it's less than 0.04 liters, slightly smaller than a shot glass. Definitely not a water bottle. Yes, water is precious, but let's maintain perspective. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What portion of global electricity does AI actually use? While energy use is partially driven by AI, cryptocurrency mining currently consumes comparable amounts to all data centers combined. And remember, AI is just one part of data center operations. Even the boldest projections keep AI in the 2 to 3% zone of global energy consumption by 2030. That's significant, but its water impact remains a tiny fraction of what energy production as a whole requires. Energy generation does use more water as it grows, but domestic water use is increasing much faster. Look at this chart. Household consumption is skyrocketing compared to industrial or energy sectors. We've seen how little water AI actually uses, but to truly understand the scale, let's compare it to something we encounter every day, our food production. This map shows how irrigation dominates water use worldwide. It takes about 15,000 cubic meters of water to produce a ton of beef. A single 500-gram steak requires 7,500 liters of water. Just think about that for a moment. At the GPT-3 water consumption rate we discussed earlier, those 7,500 liters could generate almost 500,000 pages of AI text. A 2.5-pound tomahawk steak equals the water needed for 1 million AI-generated pages. How much is 1 million pages? This is NASA computer scientist Margaret Hamilton standing next to the code she wrote that sent humans to the moon, roughly 17 to 20,000 pages. One steak uses enough water to generate many times more content than this historic achievement. Here's Bill Gates showcasing a CD-ROM containing about 300,000 pages worth of information. Generating that much text would still use 3 times less water than producing a single 2.5-pound steak. Water use efficiency is evaluated by the UN as part of the Sustainable Development Goals, and we can see here that the progress isn't really mind-blowing. Progress has been disappointingly slow, with almost 60% of countries failing to use water efficiently. And agriculture is by far the least efficient water consumer, as this chart clearly shows. The difference between agricultural and service sector efficiency is staggering. As promised, here's the literal bullshit data. An average dairy cow drinks 100 liters of water daily and produces 150 pounds of manure in about 10 dumps. That's roughly 10 liters per dump. So each cow poop requires about 200 times more water than a typical AI query. While AI's environmental impact is a genuine concern that deserves attention, we need to evaluate the costs and benefits realistically. Currently, AI water consumption is a negligible fraction of what we waste through inefficiencies, particularly in agriculture. The good news? AI itself could help us manage agricultural production more efficiently, learn faster, and develop new water-saving technologies. If anything can dramatically improve water consumption patterns, it's probably AI itself. Please share this perspective with others. Thanks for your attention.